we started this day very sleepy. My wife actually decided everything for me. She booked everything, planned the road, and simply said, "We are going." She told me she just wanted to spend some time together, far away from home, somewhere where we could simply stop thinking about everything. On the road, we were drawing, playing tic-tac-toe, dreaming, talking a lot about plans, sometimes just sitting in silence and enjoying the view. Considering that she had never been to the Carpathian Mountains before, for her it was both of adventure and a little bit of stress. And honestly, it was very cute to watch. The journey took us about 90 hours. The train was delayed, but we were like little kids, looking out of the window with a curiosity, taking photos, videos, and getting excited about every single view. It was truly incredible. The start we had to get off was so short that it felt like we were jumping out of a moving train in India without even thinking about our health. After that, we jumped into a taxi and drove to a small house in the mountains. As soon as we arrived, we went out for a walk. You don't want something to say?
We are in Bukhari.
I had my camera with me because I wanted to film the atmosphere and of course my beautiful wife. But very soon a man dressed in black came up to me and told me that filming there is only allowed with a special permission. And then maybe 4 hours of talking to different surveys, filling out forms, trying to get filming permission. While I was waiting, I started filming on my phone. For me it was a bit of a paradox. You can film with the camera, but with the phone you can shoot as much as you want. So the entry first day I was filming on my phone and waiting for the accreditation. Unfortunately, it never came that day. I don't know what I want to say, but right now we have chill time. We're walking with my wife.
It's warm today.
Warm? So we decided not to waste time. We walked a lot, eat good food, but decided not go up to the mountains peaks yet. Instead we went to the lake, rode the pool and recorded a lot of sounds for a huge trek. At one point while we were on the Ferris wheel, we even recorded a small vocal in a playful way, which I later used in the final track. Honestly, I didn't plan to make music here. I was just collecting atmospheres and little sounds, breathe the fresh air, enjoy the mountain forest with my wife. Maybe too tomorrow we go to mountain and recording some noises in the air. This is river noise, and this is my best report. My wife right now, she's smiling, but I know she don't like it, and we're going to next stage. Recording noise. You know. The scale of the mountain is unbelievable. She was very happy as me. By everything we were completely exhausted, so we had the dinner and went to rest after the long journey.
Are you fucking idiot? I don't understand. What we wait right now? Okay. Wait our dinner. We finish our first day. No comments. See you tomorrow.
And then new day, not just a new day. It was my beloved's birthday, which made everything more special because we are celebrating in the mountain. And early in the morning, I received a notification. My filming permission was approved. So we decided to go up to one of the peaks, film a little, drink something warm, and just enjoy the view. Birthday day, it's birthday day. Birthday day, it's birthday day. It's birthday. Just again, she wanted some video and photo on telephone, but I have two cameras, many lenses, but she wanted filming on phone. Alright, what a honey. I was recording different atmospheres and sounds of skiers sliding down the mountains. Meanwhile, she was looking somewhere far into the distance and trying to hold back tears of joy from the view and from the feeling of being here in real life. After going down, we continued the birthday celebration in a local Ukrainian place called Land. There was so much to see there, we are honestly surprised. You could tell that people really care about this place.
My red face and wonderful green trees. Just up to us. This is bridge. I show you right now. Cool place. Whew, what a day.
We walked around, fed the animals, enjoyed the moments, had a snack, recorded some noises, and headed back to our little mountain house. And there we were waiting for the hot Carpathian bath. It was incredible, very hot but incredible. On the third day, a friend from Varokta picked us up and took us to some non-tourist location in the mountains. Since we still had time before our train, we just enjoyed every location, drinking warm drinks, walking, laughing a lot, and talking about what best place we visit today.
Left, right, left, step, right, step. Actually, we love it. If you don't listen me, I say you louder. Whatever you.
The mountain make everything feel smaller, problem, noise, stress, and suddenly you realize how little you actually need. So the conclusion is simple: appreciate the moment, try things you have never tried before. You only have one life, and you never know how or when it will end. But the moments and emotions, they stay forever, at least for you.
Come to me. Right now. Come to me. Say something for people who watch us.
Unfortunately, we have to go home.
You're so quiet. Unfortunately, we'll go home. Unfortunately. A little bit louder, maybe. Maybe.
Unfortunately,
Okay.
we have to go home.
So we say bye, but
Not for long.
are you sure?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I am. You want it? We
She
don't.
wants it.
We don't have time. So, bye bye.
Whoa, and one more thing. Right now you are going to hear the track that came out of this trip. But before that, don't forget for subscribe, like, comment, sharing love, hugs, and hopefully we will see each other here again. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye bye.